Hi children, today's class, 10th class physical science, first chapter, reflection of light through curved surfaces or reflection of light through spherical mirrors. In that, we already completed regarding what are spherical mirrors, what is a reflection, what is a concave mirror, what is a convex mirror, and how the convex mirror will be there, how concave mirror will be there, what are the terminology which we will use when you are dealing with this concave mirror and convex mirror, and also we completed how the various incident rays will be there for concave mirror, and when you draw various incident rays per concave mirror, how the reflector rays will reflect, and for convex mirror also, what are the rules for various incident rays and the reflected rays, that we completed. And also, we completed how the image will be formed by concave mirror when the object is placing at certain distances, means at various places. Now we have to go for ray diagrams of image formed by convex mirror. Now first, let me draw one convex mirror. Now bulge curved inward surface is painted. Curved inward surface is painted or coated or silvered. Now let us mark center of curvature, focal point and pole. Now for convex mirror, center of curvature and focal point are virtual. They are not real because the curvature is this side, but front of the mirror is this side. That means we doesn't have real center and real focus for this convex mirror. As a result, how many object positions are possible? Two object positions only possible. Why? One will be object at infinity. Object will be at infinity. Next will be object will be in front of mirror, but between pole and infinity. If you place object here or here or here or here, no difference will be there. Why no difference? Because it doesn't have any center, it doesn't have any focal point. As a result, we can tell that object is in front of mirror between pole and infinity. So first we will take, let us assume that object is at infinity. Object at infinity. First position, object at infinity. Object at infinity. Now we know that when the object is at infinity, what type of rays will fall or incident on mirror? From the object, we will get only parallel rays will only incident. So let me draw one parallel ray from the object which is at infinity. Then what about this reflected ray? Its reflected ray appears that coming from focus. Its reflected ray appears that coming from focus. Now let me draw one more incident ray which is also parallel to principal axis. If I draw one more ray which is parallel to principal axis, its reflected ray also appears that coming from focus. These two are diverging. Diverging means not at all meeting, going on, extending different directions. So, and these two rays appears that they are coming from a point which is behind the mirror. So which point? That is focal point. That means these two rays are appearing that they are diverging from a focal point. As a result, which type of image you are getting? Virtual image. So now nature of the image. Nature of image. Now which type of image you are getting here? We are getting virtual image. Why we are getting virtual image? Because these two rays are not at all converging after reflection. They are not meeting after reflection. They are appearing to meet behind the mirror. If they appear to meet behind the mirror, which type of image will get? Virtual image, which cannot be cast, which cannot be caught on screen. That means on screen the image won't form. So here First one is virtual image is formed. Virtual image is formed. The second one, what you will tell? What about the side? Is erected or inverted? How the object will be there? The same way we will get upright only. So that we will call erected image. Erected image. The third one, if you see the size of the image formed, actually image not formed, but image appears to form. That to be if you see through the mirror, it appears. Then it is a diminished image. Diminished image. Diminished image or diminished to the point size. Next, where the image form actually not formed, but it appears to form behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. That to be at what point? At focal point. In that way, when the object is at infinity, which type of image is formed? Virtual image, erected image, diminished image, and appears to form behind the mirror at focal point. So, in that way we got the first object position and the first image position. Now, we have to go for second object position. Now, before going to second object position, once you go through, now let us go for second object position. What is second object position? Object will be in front of mirror, that to be between P and infinity. In that case, how the image will form and what about the nature of image? Now, where we are keeping object now? Object will be second position. Object between P and infinity. P means here pole. So in this case, how the image will form? Let me draw one concave mirror and we have to go for coat or silvering or painting towards curved inverse surface. Then let us draw principal axis. Principal axis. Now mark pole, center, focal point. Now, where you are placing object? Between front of mirror, that to be between P and infinity. Let us mark this AB. This is object. Now, let me draw one incident ray parallel to principal axis. Then where it is reflected ray? Its reflected ray appears that coming from focus. Its reflector appears that coming from focus. Now, let me draw one more incident ray which appears that passing through center of curvature. Passing through center of curvature. So the incident ray, it appears that passing through center of curvature. Then we know that whenever any ray appears that passing through center of curvature, it itself retraces its path. That means it is only incident ray and it is only reflected ray. Now, if you both extend the reflected rays, they converge at one point. This is that point, and that point is known as image point, which is a B dash, and it will be the A dash. Now, where the image is appears to form, whether the actual image is forming or image is not forming. Image appears to form at behind the mirror. So now nature of image. Nature of image. What is nature of image here? Virtual image. Why it's a virtual? Because image appears to form but not formed actually. Now what about erected or inverted? It is erected. How the object? In the same way we got the image. Erected image. Now what about the size? Size is decreased. So diminished image. Diminished image. Then what about the image position? Image appears to form. It not formed actually. It appears to form. It appears to form behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. That to be between F, P and F. P and F it appears to form. Now this is known as image. So here AB is an object, A dash B dash is a image. So however convex mirror is giving virtual diminished image. Whether you place object here or here or here or anywhere, it is always forming virtual diminished image. That's why for convex mirror, how many object positions are possible? 2. So from this, what you can able to conclude? A convex mirror always gives virtual diminished image. It always forms virtual diminished image. So in this way, ray diagrams of image formed by the convex mirror. Now, let us discuss clearly for object position, image position, and about nature of the image in the form of a table for concave mirror and also for convex mirror. So, now first one is object position. For which mirror it is? First of all, for concave mirror. For concave mirror. Object position. Object position. Image position, where image is formed, whether it is real or virtual, real or virtual, whether it is erected or inverted, erected or inverted. Now last one, diminished or enlarged. Enlarged is also known as magnified or same size. So since it have 6 object positions, we have to go for columns. Now, where is the first object position? Object position will be at infinity. Object position will be at infinity. In that case, where we are getting image? At focus. Now, is it a real image? It's a real image. Is it an inverted image or erected? Inverted. Is it a diminished? Yes. It's a diminished to the point. Diminished to the up to point size decreased. Diminished to the point. Now, second position. Where we place the object? Beyond C. Center of curvature. Now, where we are getting image? Between C and F. Between center of curvature and focus. Is that a real image? Yes, it's a real image. Is that inverted image? Yes, it's a inverted image. Is that a diminished or enlarged? It's a diminished image. Now third case, where the object will be on center of curvature. Where you are getting? On center of curvature only. Now is it a real image? It's a real image. Is that inverted image? Yes, it's a inverted image. Now is it diminished? No, it's neither diminished nor same size image. Enlarged. Now what about the next position? Fourth position will be object will be between C and between F. Between F and C. So what will happen if I write C and F? Object is coming F and C only. C and F. Now where the image is forming? Beyond C. Have you observed or not? When the object is beyond C, we are getting image between C and F. Now the object only between C and F, image will be beyond C. Is that a real? Yes, it's a real image. Is that a inverted? Yes, it's a inverted image. Is that a enlarged? Yes, it's a enlarged or magnified image. Magnified image. The fifth position. Where will place fifth position? On focus. Now, when the object is at infinity, we got image at focus. Now, where will get image? At infinity. Converse, we got it. When the object is at infinity, we got image at focus. Now, the object is on focus, image will be at infinity. Is it a real? Yes, it's a real. Is it inverted? Yes, it's inverted because forming in front of mirror. Is it enlarged? Yes, it's a highly enlarged. Highly enlarged. Highly enlarged. In that way, we have 5 positions. Now, sixth position is very important. Now, what about sixth position? Sixth position, let me write here such that it is very important, you will come to know. Now, once you go through, then we will go for sixth position. So let us go for fifth and sixth positions once again. Now what about fifth position? On focus. And where you are getting image at infinity. Is it a real? Yes, it's a real. Is it a inverted? Yes, it's inverted. Is it enlarged? Yes, highly enlarged. Highly enlarged. Now what about sixth position? Sixth position will be object will be between F and P. Focus and pole. Where you are image getting? Image appears to form. Appears to form behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. Next, is that a real? No, it appears to form now. That's why it's a virtual image. It's a erected. And what about size? It's a enlarged. In this way, we have six positions for concave mirror. Concave mirror. Now, we have to go for convex mirror. Convex mirror. Now, for convex mirror, how many object positions are possible? Only two. So let us write for that convex mirror all that object positions and image positions. For convex mirror. Now first position. Where is the first position? Object will be at infinity. Where the image is forming, appears to form. Appears to form. Appears to form behind the mirror. Behind the mirror, that to be at focus, it appears to form. Is that a real or a virtual? Since it is appears to form, it's a virtual. Since it's a virtual, we can able to tell erected. Now next, is that a diminished or enlarged? Diminished to the point size. Diminished to the point size. Diminished to the point. Now what about second position? Where between pole and infinity. In front of mirror. In front of mirror. In front of mirror. Now where here also it appears to form behind the mirror. Appears to form behind the mirror. Between F and P. Is it a virtual? Yes, it's a virtual. Is it erected? Yes, it's erected. Is it a diminution? Yes. From that, what you can able to tell, you can conclude that always convex mirror gives virtual diminished image. Virtual diminished image. Whereas concave mirror can give real image, virtual image, diminished image, same size image, enlarged. But for concave mirror, that is virtual enlarged. For convex, virtual diminished.